All right. There we go. Damn, they updated YouTube Studio now. Okay, that's cool. Sweet. All right, guys, we're going to test some League Start action out. I'm going to try this Stormweaver build. And hopefully we'll be able to get something good going on for the League Start. If not, I'll just go on my Cast on Crit Blood Mage. And yeah. The infusions are pretty OP though, dude. Like when you get when you get all the infusions together, like they can be pretty overpowered. So, and they're getting a pretty it looks like they're getting a pretty decent buff on some of them. So we'll see how it goes. I really think Firestorm is going to be really overpowered though with the plus limit on Stormweaver. We'll level up with Spark, obviously, but as soon as we can get Firestorm active, we should be able to blast through this shit. If you get like the the flame wall, and you get the cold infusion on it, it's like, it does a lot of damage, dude. A lot of added damage. I gotta see if I get... I gotta see what level. Do I have a skill gem on here? I do, right? Okay. Let's see. What level is Firestorm? So Firestorm is gonna be level 41. Okay. So we can use Frost Bomb, Orb of Storms, and yeah. I can't believe they just nerfed Indigon into the ground. That's so fucking crazy, dude. Why do they do... You know what's funny? It's like, it's kind of interesting to me. It seems like they're just watching all the content creators put out videos and then just adjusting the patch notes accordingly. It's kind of strange. You would think that they would just have some like internal testing that would be going on where they'd be like, oh yeah, that's it's too much. We need to nerf it. But it always seems like it happens after the fact when people start, after the patch notes, when people start putting out videos about shit. Oh shit, bro. This leveling unique combination is actually pretty goddamn good. You never have to worry about mana at all when you're using it. I wonder at what time that runs out, like what level that runs out, but as of now. Because that's the problem with the gem levels in this game, is it's like it just gets to a point where you can't, like, you're gonna run out of mana eventually. It just becomes harder and harder to sustain the mana cost. Where are you at, motherfucker? motherfucker. Oh, dude, did they even... I didn't even see. Did they change any of the wisps? These wisps, they're terrible, man. Like, fuck. You would think that they would buff stuff like that, but... I don't know. These wisps are just a goddamn waste of time. Every single time. I've never gotten anything good from the wisps. I've also never gotten any good ground loot, which is pretty wild because I do pick up a lot of, like, high-tier stuff, but I've never gotten an upgrade from the ground. Never. And now they're removing the best part of crafting, and just flat out removing it. So it looks like we're going back to Casino Royale. Casino Royale crafting, dude, is what we're going back to. It just seems like they do not want deterministic crafting in the game at all. Which is fucking weird, dude. Because that's like one of the beautiful parts of Path of Exile 1. You can essentially just create any item that you want. With enough time and investment, though. It's not like it's just given to you. Which is like, that's the weird thing. It's like, it's not like this shit's just like easy to get or easy to obtain at all. Like, so I don't get why they feel the need to nerf it. Because it wasn't even like, yeah, okay, the homogenizing one was a little bit out of control, right? Maybe it shouldn't have been so deterministic, but to just flat out remove it from the game was a pretty wild choice to me. I don't know. Here we go again with this shit. Damn, why is my thing stuck like that? That's so weird. Why was it stuck? Dude, the controller seems to be bugged out a little bit. So this is my swap to the... But whenever I was like... I don't know, that's really weird. It wasn't letting me cast any of my skills. I wasn't hitting the button either. It had the alternate bar up. Let's see if it does it again. When this thing's like double infused, though, it's pretty goddamn good. I didn't even take a look at Spark. I don't know if Spark had gotten updated or not, but I should have taken a look at that on the patch notes. Okay. Let's actually take a... What up? Yeah, I'm going to go Firestorm. I'm going to try it out. What up, Drust? I'm going to check something out real quick. I didn't even check this out to see if this is even going to be viable for leveling. I didn't look to see if Spark had even gotten touched. Okay, so Cold Infused Spark got buffed. Tiny bit. It got like 10% more damage. Flat damage. Cold Infused Spark. Wait. Cold Infused Spark now deals... Oh, shit. I'm dying. Oh, well. Maybe it's going to make me... It's not going to make me kill the boss again, right? Oh, shit. No, okay, it's not. Alright, I want to check this out, though. I should have just paused the game. That was really stupid. Okay, so Cold Infused Spark now deals 7 to 11 cold damage at gem level 1, unchanged. Scaling up to 207 to 310. Cold damage at gem level 20, previously 182 to 273. Cold Infused Spark now deals 1 to 10 lightning damage at gem level 1. Oh, they meant to put lightning infused, is what they meant to put. Okay, I get it. So this one got like a 20%, well, almost like 15% buff. It's like 10% and 15%, so it's still going to be viable for League start. I'm going to buy a badass wand. Hey, what up, man? Long time no talk, dude. You guys ready to play some PD2 tonight or what? We'll play it after I get off stream. I'll play with you guys for like an hour. We can get through the did you guys play it all anymore or no? My assassin's starting to get pretty OP, dude. Start getting some yeah, we'll play after I get off stream. Quit it, dude. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Fucking Fernando acting all brand new and shit. What's up with that, huh? Dude, I don't even think that this is better than my current wand. It's not. It's the same shit. It's all spell skills, same shit. Okay, we'll just we'll keep trucking. Me up. I gotta get fucking used to all this shit again, man. Like, it's so different going from Path of Exile 1 to Path of Exile 2. I'm telling you. Yeah, dude. So what happens is there's no divine sync, right, in the game. So it just the inflation just fucking goes through the roof every single league. There's nobody has any way to like spend their divines in the game because they don't. They're trying to increase the rolls on items to where they're like a big roll, to where you're gonna have to like start using divines to try to roll. I think that's their plan because inflation is just through the fucking roof. There's no crafting, dude, in the game. So there's just, you know, it's just going to hit every single league until they add some sort of divine sync. I really wish they would remove this part of the game, by the way. Oh, dude, they obliterated it. Check the updated patch notes, dude. They just posted it. They like nerfed it by like, I don't know, 75% of the increased damage, and then they nerfed the ramp part too. So it's just like, you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? They saw Connor's plan, dude. I think they do that, dude. They release the patch notes, and then they just watch all the content creators to see what kind of shit they're going to come up with, and then they just fucking nerf shit accordingly. They know the content creators to watch, like Ben, Jungrown, Connor. They just watch those guys, and they're like, oh, they found this, they found that. Let's, you know, that's probably going to be too powerful. I wouldn't go that far, dude. They still make a great game. Remember, they still make our favorite games, so I wouldn't go that far, but that's pretty wild for them to do, I will say that. They are still making our 100% favorite game. Dude, I was trying to go with that, I don't know if you guys saw that Jungrown 10 Divine Uber Bosser build. It's pretty badass, dude. I want to try it out in PoE 1. Using Will of the Lords or whatever that skill is, the trap skill. Looks pretty good. It's like a tanky Uber bosser, which is kind of weird. Normally they're not like that. Normally the Uber boss builds are one-shotters. They're like Z DPS or ZHP builds. Sprint, baby, sprint, run. I know you guys might be having trouble keeping up, but I know my character's moving pretty fast, so try to keep up, guys. You notice how they made it to where you can't really sprint around corners. You kind of have to dodge roll around them. Pretty wild. Let's cast some portal builder. Cast on portal? What the fuck is that? You mean cast on death? Imagine making a build in Path of Exile 1 that you die and it just one-shots the boss. I wonder if that would work. By using cast on death. I've never even used that skill, just so you know. I'm just curious to see how that would work. Would it still do damage to the boss even after you die? I wonder. It'd just be like a suicide bomber build? Or your kamikaze build? But every time you cast a portal, you take damage, so you cancel the mission. Crazy. Oh, wow. That's fucking interesting. Holy shit. Fascinating. Okay. That's great, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what we're lacking here, right? And maybe we're going to see, maybe it's going to change once we get all the weapon types and all that. But, dude, to be honest with you, I just think that it's going to be 45% dead eyes again in the next league. It's going to be lightning arrow dead eyes, dude. All of it. It's going to be 45% of the players. Actually, you know what? I take that back. It might be like because of the Druid edition. I think that people are going to really want to try out the Druid, but I think once they realize how slow it is, they're going to go over and just play Deadeye again. Because the only thing that looks fast on the druid is the werewolf form. And other than that, it all looks pretty slow. Like the wyvern looks very, very slow. The bear is obviously slow because it's a bear, right? It's supposed to be slow, I guess, but I mean, dude, they didn't really add much to the game. They just added a league mechanic. I mean, in the druid, right? We got the druid. Okay, cool. We were supposed to have the druid like last league too, you know. It was actually supposed to be ready by 0.2. I thought it was supposed to release with the huntress, but we didn't get it. And so I think what it is, dude, is that the game studio is just stretched way too thin right now. So we're gonna get a bunch of mid patches, and then eventually it'll catch up probably. But for now, it is what it is, you know. I don't think they have the manpower to handle 2 games. I mean, it's a lot, dude. 2 games like this, dude. Path of Exile is like, it's so goddamn complex. There's so many systems in the game. Like, you got to imagine the amount of like developer hours that go into fixing anything is probably insane. So maybe we will. Maybe we'll see something good. I don't know. I'm trying to remain positive, dude. I want to be all doomer. I want to try to remain positive because it would be a really good thing, dude. If we had 2 really good games to play, I really want that to happen. If we could just go back and forth between PoE 1 and PoE 2, I'd be fucking so happy. And they were both like just bangers, you know? Yeah, that's what I was saying too, dude. I was saying they pushed it back a month, but the thing is think about this, dude. They would lose out on like 1 whole supporter pack cycle if they did that. So I don't know what that would do to their bottom line. You know, you got to think of it like from a business perspective. If they extend it one month, they're gonna miss out on 1 whole period of supporter pack sales for both games. I mean, that's probably a massive amount of money, dude. It's probably a lot of money that they'd be giving up if they did that. But on top of that, I mean, if they did that, we would be getting banger after banger, I'm sure. They would have plenty of time to develop this stuff, but... Dude, why does it keep doing that? It keeps switching to my alternate bar. I don't know why it does that. I'm not hitting the alternate bar button either. It's really weird. Seems to be a bit buggy. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's the case. I think it's going to be like another year, dude. I think it's going to be another year before we see PoE 2 in like a very, very good spot. It's just as far as like the content, like release schedule, and I mean, not the content release schedule, but like the content within the patches should be about a year. I don't think we're going to get full release next year. I think it's more like 2027. You gotta imagine, dude, they gotta release all those classes, all the remaining ascendancies. I think they said that they were thinking about releasing without the ascendancies. I don't know if that's true or not. I think I heard that somewhere. But I thought they said they weren't going to have all the ascendancies to do a full release, which would kind of be weird, but they definitely want to have all the acts in the game. So maybe they'll just do like a full release like summer or something, but I mean, as it stands right now, dude, the game's okay. It just needs an end game update. I think that Mark had mentioned though that they're going to do the same thing that they do in PoE 1, where you're going to run maps, you're going to fill out your atlas, and you're going to get passive points like that. He mentioned that in the Q&A, so that's good. If they bring back PoE 1 system of how they do the end game, I'd be very happy with that. Very happy with that. Because that gives you like a sense of progression, and like you feel like you're progressing towards something as you're getting into maps. You're like, okay, now I'm in like T5s. Okay, now I'm in T7s. All right, now I'm in red maps. Like it's like a progression feeling you get. And then as you're doing that, you're filling out your Atlas passive tree. So you're like starting to spec into certain mechanics and pick like a farming strategy. So I hope that that's what they end up doing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll take that, dude. I want to see. I'm really interested to see what the third ascendancy is going to be for the sorcerer. Third ascendancy for the monk. I was fascinated to see what I wonder if they're going to go with raider or. Dude, why does it keep doing this? Look at my hotbar right here. Or my bar. I'm not pressing the... I wonder why it's doing that. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I wonder if they're going to do the Raider or the Warden. Let me switch that, see if that changes it. I'll tell you, dude, it's a drastic change going from Path of Exile 1, dude. Holy shit. I get in PoE 1 mode, dude, and I'll just start making character after character after character, just going through the campaign over and over again, like 4 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours. Back in the end game, back in the end game. Now, duelists will be sick, bro. Then we get swords, man. Yeah, I was just talking about that. I'm releasing a video after this stream, dude. I was just talking about the mouse and keyboard, or the controller keyboard hot swap. They keep saying it's ready. I don't understand why they have to wait for a patch for that to be implemented. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, do you just release it as an update? If you get it ready, why do you need it to be in a patch? I don't understand that. It's not like any content. You're not adding anything to the game. It's just adding convenience. So I don't know. To be honest with you, dude, I think it's a little bit more complicated than they're leading on, because I think it involves like a lot of UI changes and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's gonna be kind of nice not having to deal with Abyss when you're going through the campaign. Abyss was cool, dude, when you get to maps, but fuck, man, when you're going through the campaign, you get one of these in every slot. If your build's lacking at all, you're gonna get trounced. Templar and Duelist and Shadow comes. Yeah, well, you gotta. They're gonna do Marauder, right? The Marauder's gotta come. They gotta do Duelist. They gotta do Templar, Shadow. I know they're not doing anything with the Scion. The Scion's out. They booted her. Maybe they'll add her a little bit later or something. Something similar. I literally know nothing about the lore of this game, so I don't know if she fits even into the PoE 2 story at all. Alright, let's go get this fucking Ascendancy real quick. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, so the thing with me is I really don't like WASD. I'm not a fan of it. And so for me to like be forced to play WASD essentially is, I mean, I'm getting more used to it, but it's I'm not a huge fan of it. It plays a lot better on controller for me. And having to do like inventory management and crafting with the controller just doesn't feel good. It's very tedious and annoying. I mean, I got pretty quick at it, but it's, I don't know, it's just not good. Dude, where the fuck is this, am I going the right way? It's gotta be over here, right? Is it here? Nope. It's probably over here in this one little corner that I didn't check. Here it is, okay. Yeah, well, so what really helped me, and this is kind of weird, but I had never played World of Warcraft before until just very recently. I started when we were waiting for 327. I started playing World of Warcraft for the first time, and so I just, you have to play WASD. There's no way around it. So I had to get used to it. So I'm a little bit better at it now, and it's not even really the fact that I was bad at it, because I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike and shit. So I played a lot of like first-person shooters. But back in the day, and so I'm not bad at it, but I just don't like it, especially when you have to press multiple buttons. So like if you have a build that is like pretty combo reliant, or like, you know, have to press multiple skills, having to use WASD is pretty bad. Doesn't really feel good to me. That's just my humble opinion. Which is really strange, because they're so adamant about, you know, doing this combo play style, that it's just really weird that they decided to make it like that. Come on, man. Get the motherfucker. I'm really glad that they changed the targeting too of the. You can change the way that the skills target now, which is, it was really bad before, but now it's not that bad anymore. Yeah, man. You know, it is what it is, dude. They'll eventually change it. I mean, it's in the works. What I'm really hoping is that they just end up that they just end up like dropping it in the next patch. Let's see, what do we got to do here? We got to go back to Helani Gates. Yeah, bro. Don't trip, man. I have a pretty high. Well, it's getting older, but I have a decently high end rig, and it still has performance issues, dude. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters what type of computer you have. I think everybody was having performance issues, especially with Abyss. We'll see. I think what's gonna end up happening is they're gonna have to just like they're gonna have to add it in, not in a patch, but like once they get it, maybe a couple months or something. Yeah, well, I mean, so I think we all have pretty high expectations of grinding gear games just because of their past, right? They kind of set this, they set the pace. And I think that now with the two game schedule, it's just not going to be that way anymore. We're probably going to get like a little bit less out of the patches than we were before. And until they, I don't know. I know that the hiring in New Zealand is a little bit weird. I don't think that they're able to just hire whoever they want whenever they want. I think that you have to get like you have to get approved for a visa there, and I think it's a little bit, you have to like prove that you're essential to the government. So it might be difficult for them to hire people, which is why they're promoting from the inside, I think. Because they had mentioned in the live stream reveal that they had promoted some of the QA guys over to like development. So good on them, man. So I guess they know what's up too. I guess a couple of them were like pretty high up on the hardcore ladder or whatever. Yeah, man. It's a pretty daunting task, dude. Especially, I mean, you got to imagine, like, think about how many systems Path of Exile 1 has. You know, there are like multiple systems in that game, dude. I mean, that game's probably so insane to program. And then you got to imagine this, right? Like if they make a little change, anything, any kind of change they make in the game, they have to like, it affects like multiple systems. Like, so it's because it's just so layered. So, you know, it could be like it could seem like the tiniest thing, but it might be a very daunting task and we're just not aware of it. Dude, see? This shit's pretty bugged too, man. Like the controller didn't disconnect. It does that sometimes. It's really, really strange. I don't know why, but I was like, damn, what happened? Yeah, not yet, dude. That's why I'm leveling up this character. I want to test a couple of different things. I don't know if you saw my my cast on crit blood mage that I played last league. The cast on crit blood mage that I came up with last league was really good. It was a very good build. It's probably the best build I've ever made. Because I'm not like the greatest build creator in the game, but I can put together some things every now and again. And it was a good banger, dude. It could do T4 Arbiter. Pretty good. It was decent at surviving. It has a lot of leech, a lot of life leech. But I really want to test out this Firestorm build for the Stormweaver, because of the changes to the Stormweaver in the patch. The +1 limit now on the Ascendancy. It might make for some crazy shenanigans we can do. Oh, did I get the I did. Okay, I got the Baria. What level are we? 20? Build copier. All right, I'm gonna go grab my idols from my other character. This is the build right here, the cast on crit build. I'll show it to you real quick. It's pretty good. Essentially, all the elemental spells play the same now, because you have to use like infusions and stuff. But like, I'll just take it into a map real quick just to show you. So you're essentially just using Orb of Storms, like Frost Bomb, to get the yeah, it's +2 now, exactly. So I'll just take it into a random map. I'm not even gonna like, you know, I'll just show you what the play style's like. I ain't gonna like fucking craft a map or anything. I'll just show it to you guys. So essentially, you just lay down your use Ember Fusillade, right? Ember Fusillade, Orb of Storms to get infusions. You're using Firewall, Flame Wall, I mean. And then you're using Ember Fusillade and Fireball. But it drops a gang of comets, dude. Once it starts hitting rares and shit and unique mobs, it just does a gang of damage. Ton of damage. You just have to be careful, like picking up the life remnants. That's the only thing. So like when you're mapping and stuff, you have to be cognizant of where you are doing, where you are putting the life remnants from hitting the mobs. So this is it though. It's fun. If you guys want the POB for this, I'll put it in the chat for you guys. I have it in Path of Building. It's almost at 100%. Yeah, but I mean it does all content, dude. No, this is T15 map. But it does T4 Arbiter, so it can do everything. I have a bunch of shorts. If you look back on my YouTube channel, I have a bunch of shorts of me killing bosses with it. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the play style of it, though. You just fire you're using that, and then also yeah, it's pretty fun, dude. So you just drop your sigil, you know, you put down your Orb of Storms, you lay down your Flame Wall, and then you just go to town, dude, and you know, you're firing a million projectiles. You just have to make sure when you're mapping to pay attention to where you're putting your life remnants. Is this the one with the ballista again? No, it's not. Okay, I'll show you though. Does this one have a weird stage or no? See, that's the thing that can happen though. You get too low in life because you're spending life because it's blood magic. So you have to like really be careful when you're, especially when you're fighting bosses and stuff. I didn't realize she had 3 stages. I just kind of was using my skills too much, so it ended up killing me. But yeah, so you can do that and just completely destroy her. So yeah. This build is level 92. Yeah, it's a pretty fun build, dude. Like I said, though, it's just the only thing is you're using blood magic, so you got to really be mindful of how low your life gets because you're picking up life remnants on the blood mage. Here, I'll link you guys the POB in the chat right now. Hold on. Let me, I'll link it to you guys right now. So that way you guys can fuck with it. I'm gonna put together a leveling build though for it. So I'm gonna come out with a video so you guys can actually here. Yeah, Arthur, that shit happens, bro. You know, you come up with something good and then it just gets nerfed to the ground. Okay, I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to grab my idols out, then I can run the yeah, no problem, guys. And then I'll put together a leveling build for you guys, so that way you guys kind of know how to level it in the progression. Pathfinder mage build. To be honest with you, I didn't give it much thought, but I know they're doing the thing where the Pathfinder can kind of be like the Scion and start wherever now, which is interesting. So I'll have to take a look at it. I'm assuming it would have to be something with like, you know, I don't really know, dude. Damn, where are my idols at? Are they over here? No, where are my idols at? Huh. They might be on my invoker. Yeah, dude, that actually might be really good. Spark Pathfinder. Could do a poison spark build, no? Can spell damage poison in this game? I've never tried to play a poison spell build before. I know it can in PoE 1, but T-Storm, Firestorm, Comet, Auto Bomber. It might be. That's what I'm going to test something kind of similar to that right now. God damn, dude, where the fuck are my idols at? Did I take him into another character? Bro. Okay. That might be really fascinating, dude, because Poison Spark is a really good build in Path of Exile 1. So if you could do something similar to that in PoE 2, it would be very good on the Pathfinder. I was trying to make a minion Titan build. It fell flat on its face, dude. It was so bad. Let's see, where's my other second ones at? Or Barias. There are my idols. Okay. Or my relics, not my idols. Okay. Yeah. It might be really, that might actually be really viable, dude. I'm interested to see if that MC. I want to know if that would work. I'll have to mess with it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it would work. Shock damage to chaos. Yeah, well, you just use Black Flame, dude. Black Flame converts all your damage to chaos, right? Oh, it's only fire. Fire spells converted to chaos. Fuck. Curious, though. Could you convert... which way does the conversion go in PoE 2? Let's see. Let's check this out real quick. Because I'm curious, yeah, so I'm curious to know, can you convert lightning to fire in this game? Or is it only... Because I know in Path of Exile 1, it only goes a certain way. Like the conversions. I wonder if there's a way to convert it over. That way the fire... I wonder if the fire damage would get converted over. Or if it's only... if it has the fire tag. That's what I'm wondering. But, I mean, you could do... Let's go to a better database for this would be this. Why does this thing keep giving me fire spell on hit? I want to go... Skill gems, fire. Dude, you could do like a poison Firestorm build. I don't know how good that would be, but how many times does it hit? That's the question. I don't know. We'll mess with it and see. That's actually a really good idea to do like a poison spell build with the Pathfinder. That might be actually really good. We just got to find a skill that hits multiple times, and we could scale up poison limit. Or the, yeah, poison limit. It's so funny, dude. If you change the, if you alternate the button that switches the bar for you, it really fucks everything up. It doesn't work the same. Now this one's max life. I wonder if I can aug this. You know what? I got a better one in here anyway. Did you guys see that they nerfed a bunch of the relics? You can no longer get like 100% trap damage now. Dude, that would be sick, MC. That would be sick. I think that would definitely work. Pathfinder, Firestorm, Poison. It'd be pretty good, dude. I think you might be onto something there. That'd be pretty fascinating. I want to see what that looks like. Dude, I'm telling you guys, with the changes to the Grand Spectrum, bro, Trial of the Sekimas is going to be very, very good to farm next league. 100%. Those Grand Spectrum jewels are worth a lot, dude. I did a Sekimas run, and I made like 25 divine in one run, which is pretty decent, dude. Like, not a lot of farms make that much in this game. Obviously, that was just really good RNG, but Sekimas can be very profitable, especially when you're going for like those time loss jewels. Some of those things sell for a lot. The Grand Spectrum sell for a lot, and then obviously you can get like the Temporalis relics and stuff too from the final boss. All that shit sells for a lot. You just have to be a madman and not worry about running multiple Sekima runs. It's just like Sanctum though in PoE 1. So if you like run Sanctum, it's not even like a big thing. I got down to doing pretty fast runs. I could do like 4 an hour, I think, or 5 an hour. It's pretty decent. I mean, it's obviously not the fastest it could be, but it's not bad. Yep. Yeah, dude, they're going to be popular for sure. %. Oh, here we go. Get us some merchant action. If we can get Sacred Water. Yeah, that's pretty wild, dude. The efficiency, the changes that they made to the Pathfinder, I'm not going to lie to you, they're pretty dope. How you can change all the small travel nodes, dude, because you could just go all around the tree, access every single gem slot, and use 90 skill points and just get every single gem. And then you could get, like, what is it, like 3% or something of the efficiency or global defense? You could stack that shit to the moon. So, like, you could do some pretty crazy shit with that. I feel like, you know? Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know, dude. I think that I think we're gonna be able to come up with some pretty busted shit this league. I'm trying to be optimistic. The patch did look a little light, dude, but I think we can work around it. We don't have an end game though. That's the problem, right? We're going into, like, we need something to do at the end of the game. Because it's all great, dude. We get, like, a bunch of cool shit, a bunch of dope builds, but what are we going to do with them? Hopefully the league mechanic is, like, pretty good. It looks cool. Yeah, dude. Well, the problem was, dude, they just didn't. I don't understand why they didn't have, like, a PR team, you know, like public relations, or whoever they have doing, like, they're managing their social media. Just come out, like, a week prior and be like, look, we tried to get it done. You know, we couldn't do it. It's just too much. We couldn't do it. And it was, so we're gonna have to, like, release some here and there, but the big update will come in 0.5. If they would have done that, nobody would have watched the live stream with the expectation of the end game being in there. And I don't understand why they just waited the whole time without letting us know. Because that is obviously going to cause a lot of backlash. See, they know how this community is. I really don't understand why they didn't manage expectations like that. It was a bad choice on their part. Because they had to have known, like, a little while before that they weren't going to be able to do it. I doubt it was, like, a last minute thing. Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of cool, I guess. Then you're getting into more like a, well, yeah. Certain map types, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, bro, it's 100% going to get nerfed in 0.5. I think that Pathfinder is probably going to be pretty meta this league. We'll have to see what people come up with, dude. But I'm making the prediction now. It's gonna be up there. I think that because you have the new class effect, right? So obviously people are gonna want to play with the new shiny thing. But what I really think is gonna happen, dude, is Druid. Some of the forms look really slow, and I know a lot of people don't like that. So I think what will end up happening is we will get a lot of people playing Pathfinder and Deadeye again. The Wyvern just looks really slow. Unless there's, like, a way to speed up the gameplay, I don't think a lot of people are going to like it. There's obviously people that don't mind the slower gameplay, but a lot of the community does not want to play a slow class like that. It's a good portion of the community. It really just depends on the werewolf looks kind of cool. I didn't really have a chance to look at the the skills for the druid yet. I haven't really done a deep dive on them, but there it is, boys. We ascended. Let's go. All right, now we can fucking... Now we can just mop shit up. Elemental Storm's pretty powerful. Pretty good. Let's get some support gems in here, though. I think it only starts with 2, right? Yeah, it only starts with 2. I gotta go buy. I wonder how much the support gems are. Dude, the inflation in the economy in Path of Exile 2 is pretty wild, bro. It's pretty wild. Yeah, they do love the Ranger, for sure. Somebody in GGG likes to play Ranger, and that's all. That's all it is, dude. Is just that one guy is just like, dude, you guys better make this the best class. Or he's just like secretly making it the best class every time, like just sabotaging it. Imagine. He's just sabotaging the development of the game. All right, we gotta go. I gotta go to my hideout. Yeah, I don't know, dude. The vines look weird to me, man. Am I tripping on that, dude, or what? Like, is it just me, or do the vines look weird? Oh my god, dude, 74 exalt for a level 5 support gem? Holy shit. Right? Imagine they secretly have Fub Gun working there. That'd be pretty funny. He never told anybody, but he secretly consults for GGG. Dude, that's wild inflation, bro. 74 exalts for a level 5 support gem. Holy fuck. That is wild. Dude, they got to do something about that, man. They have to do something about the... about the inflation, dude. We need divine sinks, dude, is what we need. That's what we need in the game. We have no... there's no crafting in the game. Really? I mean, there kind of is, but not really. And we need a divine sink. Otherwise, inflation is just going to continue to run rampant in every league. I did not mean to do that. I like this town, dude. This is like a really cool town. Act 2 is a very cool town. The only thing I don't like about it is how the town moves around the map, because it's obviously a caravan, so it's like thematically correct, but it's really annoying. It's never in the same spot. Why not trade with Chaos Orbs? Well, to be honest with you, dude, I didn't even know that. Did that switch over to Chaos Orbs? Is that like the is that the new currency now? Dude, I haven't played this game in months, so I don't know what's changed. Because that's how it is in Path of Exile 1. You have Chaos and Divine Orbs. Nobody really trades with Exalts. I don't know if that's switched over this league or what. Or if they switched it to how it is in PoE 1 now. I mean, it's alright, because I wanted to buy multiple ones anyway, so it's no big deal, but... Oh, this is the... Okay. I gotta go in here anyway. I'm really bummed out about the Abyss crafting being removed. That is a straight up L for me. I can't believe that they're removing it. The not the Abyss crafting, but the whatchamacallit, the homogenizing Exalt orb or Omen. It was too overpowered, dude, but all they had to really do was just tune it down a little bit, not make it so deterministic. It still would have been really good. But the I don't know, dude. The crafting in this game, dude, they really need to figure out what direction they want to go in. Because that was like a big bummer, dude, that they removed that. It still might be decent. Like, there's other things we can... There's other omens we can use, but... Yeah, dude, it's inflation, man. The inflation in this economy has always been wild, dude. It's always through the roof. Especially towards the end of the league. It's because there's like a lack of crafting, and so we don't have any... There's no like divine sinks in the game. So that's why I think what they're doing now with like some of the unique items is they're changing the roles on the like the roles for the uniques. They're increasing them to be larger, so people will be more inclined to use divine orbs on them. I think that's going to be like that's their attempted solution, I guess, to the inflation in the game. They haven't come out and said that. I'm just guessing that's what it is. Is this? No, this isn't it. The Regal version exists still? Okay. Well, that might be okay. I mean, that might be your... I mean... What was the Regal version called again? I forget. It's like 80% of the crafts I were doing were from the homogenizing Exalt one. Maybe even like 100% of the crafts I was doing were using those. You crafting those like +3 amulets, dude, were pretty sick. It was awesome. Coronation. No, they removed it. That shit is gone, buddy. That got removed with the exaltation. So there's no more. They don't want the deterministic crafting in this game for some very weird reason. Jonathan said in the Q&A that it was making players think about modifiers on items in a weird way that he didn't like. But dude, that's just how crafting in Path of Exile is. Like, you have to go and look up what mods can roll on an item to find out. Like, I don't get... I think he just wants it to be just a straight up gamble. I don't know. It's bizarre to me because I feel like Path of Exile 1 has the best crafting in any game. As long as you have time, as long as you have the time and the investment to put into an item, you can create whatever item you want. And I think that's what makes the game so fucking cool. And now they're just completely removing that from PoE 2. I thought we were going in a good direction, but I guess not. We're going back to casino crafting. Hey, bro. I like gambling, dude. I didn't say it was negative. You don't like to gamble? I'm not being negative at all, bro. I'm trying to be positive. In fact, you're the one being negative. Did you just say fuck GGG in my chat before you left, and then all of a sudden you came back and tried to call me out? That's pretty wild, Fernando. That's why we say don't be like Fernando in chat. Is because of stuff like that. You should probably change your ways, dude. Nah, dude, I'm trying to keep an open mind, dude. It's a different game. I just want to see what the final product's going to look like before I make ultimate judgment of it. That's all. I'm just going to roll with the changes now, and then we'll see what it ends up looking like at 1.0. I don't want to call anything yet. Who knows, dude? It might be fucking so sick by then. That's like another year from now. Maybe 6 months, but probably more likely we'll be seeing 1.0 around this time next year. Anybody coming in and hearing or looking at our conversation is gonna be like, "What the fuck, dude? What's wrong with these guys? Why is he so mean to that guy?" Dude, he abuses his viewers. Do you see that? If only they saw our Discord messages. Yeah, if anybody wants to have fun and talk some shit, come join the Discord. Oh shit. I just tried to buy a support gem, Fernando, for 75 exalted orbs. Dude, it's like the real economy in the US. It's like when I try to go buy eggs at the grocery store. Like, oh, you're trying to buy some eggs? That'll be 25 divine, sir. It's like $10 for a dozen eggs. Bro, I went to the grocery store the other day and I bought 2 bags of groceries. 2 bags. Yeah, it hits PoE 2 hard, bro. Hard. I bought 2 bags of groceries at the at the grocery store for $105, dude. 2 bags of groceries. Now, even if I filled those bags up full to the brim and double bagged them, they were so heavy they were gonna break. That's still absolutely insane. $105, dude, for 2 bags of groceries. Like, if I have to buy spices or something like that, or, you know, because I cook a lot, but dude, it's insane how much money it is. Yeah, bro, Druss has been here, Fernando. You're the one that keeps taking breaks and leaving, dude. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that, man. You keep calling people out for shit that you do. It's kind of weird. Oh shit, I almost backed up into the abyss. Oh damn, you won, Drust. You got the 100th message. Nice. In chat. 100th message. You get an award. Let's see where we're gonna go now. Let's see, where do I want to go? I think I'm gonna need to get more. I'm just gonna go int for now until. All right, let's check out this POB real quick. I'm going to need a lot of int. What level is Trinity? We're going to do some Trinity shenanigans with this build. I think this plus the +2 limit on the Stormweaver is going to be super, super overpowered, dude. I really do. I can't believe that Spark got a buff. It's really weird. You would think of all the skills that they would nerf, it would be Spark. But granted, it is the infused version of it, but it's still got a pretty decent flat damage buff. That Indigon nerf really is still baffling me, though. I don't understand it. That shit's so funny, dude. I gotta get better, I gotta get a better wand. This wand sucks. Probably time to upgrade my potions, too. Or my flasks. I just said potions like it's Diablo. It's because I secretly want to play Diablo 4. I just haven't told you guys. My guilty pleasure is I just play Diablo 4 when nobody's looking. Oh, it's 2 to cold spells. Damn, that would have been pretty good if it was lightning spells. Yeah, I'm a straight up tourist, dude. I don't know if you guys knew that. Straight up tourist. What a spectacular crash out that was. Dude, I see him all the time, bro. He tries to hide his, in Discord, he tries to hide like he's offline, but you know it says Diablo 4, playing Diablo 4. He just has it hidden, like he has the Discord setting to show that he's offline, because he's just playing it. He doesn't want us to laugh at him. Dude, D4 is actually, it's not a bad game, dude. It's just not a good game for blasters. Like, people like us who just play and play and play and play, it gets very boring very fast. There's just, like, nothing to do in the game, and all the builds are, like, the same. They've been the same since they released. It's always the same. Twisting Blades Road, Dancing Knives Road. It's all the same. The builds never change because there's no build diversity in the game. So it's just, that's what sucks about it. But as a base, the base of the game is all right, dude. It's not terrible. Yeah, it's fun to like meme on and laugh about, dude, but it's not a terrible game. Especially if you only have like a couple hours to play or something a week. Perfect. Dude, I have a druid right now in D4. I have a druid, but I played it. I got to I don't know what I got to, dude, but it was like Paragon 10 or something, or 20. I just gave up, dude. I just don't have it in me to play that game. It's just the same builds. I like games like this, dude, where you can just invent different builds or come up with different shit, you know? Dude, what the fuck is going on here? Let me through. All right, I need to upgrade my gear, dude. Dying too much now. Let's go back and get some upgrades. I'm going to spend the last of the divines that I have. Spend the last of the divines, and then... Let's see. Click maximum mana, maximum life. I think I'm going to go... oh, shit. You can't do that in this game. I forgot. All right, let's find a wand. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, dude, look how expensive this shit is. God damn. Damn, dude, 5 divines for a +2 wand. Look at that shit. Holy fuck. Damn, this is crazy, dude. Wow. Holy shit. How much is a fucking divine orb going for, dude? What is going on here? Let's check this out. Hold on. This is fascinating to me. What is going on here with the economy in Path of Exile 2? What is going on? Okay. So a divine's going for 35 chaos. Chaos orb. $31 exalts for a chaos orb. Do I have perfect? I might have perfect exalts. I don't even know how much currency I have anymore. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do. I have 1 perfect exalt, 49 chaos. Let's see if there's anything selling for chaos orbs. Homeboy was saying to check out the trade for chaos. Okay, so there's nothing listed for chaos orbs. Let's just try to just look for shit, dude, that's fucking wild, bro. Holy fuck. All right, well, let's take a look in the stash and see if I have anything good for leveling in here. I might have something good in here. No, that's Spellslinger Wand. Okay, this is all. Let's see if I have any leveling. I think I have a leveling tab in here somewhere. Those are crafts. I could sell some of the gear that I have on the other character too, maybe. Okay, it looks like we're pretty burnt right now. Let me see if I can get a better focus. I'm using this unique focus, but I think it's time just to get a plus level 1. How did I have 200 divine in one stash? What are you talking about? What you talking about, man? I keep calling it critical strike. Holy shit, dude. Look at this. For a +1 focus, you can get a +1 focus for 20 div, dude. It's a good deal. Oh yeah, my junk items. Damn, bro, look at this shit. For a level 22 focus, 20 divine. Bro, I wonder what my other character will sell for. I want to go sell my hollow palm character. I bet you anything, dude, that thing will go for like 3 mirrors right now. It's not even that good. Dude, the gear on that character like kind of sucks, to be honest with you. I guarantee you it'd sell for a lot. I think we're going to do that, dude. We're going to sell off one of the characters to put together this one. I'll just sell it for cheaper than the shit's going for, so it sells fast. Some bots will pick it up or something. I bet you anything, dude, my junk tab will probably sell for a lot, to be honest with you. Oh, shit. Dude, this fucking Abyss mobs are no joke, bro. Holy fuck. I keep forgetting about that. You can't get close to the ones that breathe like the fire on you or whatever it was. Whatever that skill is that they use. That shit is no joke. Headhunters are 6 divine? How the fuck is a headhunter worth as much as a +1 focus? I don't get it. Right now I'm level 24. I was gonna get gear, but yeah, I don't know. I think that the wand's fine. I just need better defenses. I need to get some rings with some resistances on them. Will help me survive a little bit better. Probably gonna be 25 divines for a ring with resistances. Oh fuck, dude! That's what I forgot to look for, dude. Was to get a plus skills amulet. Nope. Another ruby. Yeah, the economy here is wild, bro. This is just crazy. In Path of Exile 1, it's like, it's nowhere near as bad as this, dude. The inflation, like, dude, the async trade in Path of Exile 1 has kept inflation, like, relatively low. This league. Like, you can still get, like, really good items for pretty goddamn cheap. You can also shop for deals, dude. A lot of people quit the league already. And so there's like people out there that have shit for sale that's, you know, just sitting in their shop. What level is it? Yeah. Dude, I have a gang of shit on my other characters. I just need to I just need to level up. This is fine. I mean, I was just... I don't like dying. I can just get some rings with some resistances on them. It should be fine. Yeah, I put shit in my craft tab all the time and forget about it. I can't count how many bases I have in my Path of Exile 1 craft tab where I'll just never touch them. And when I picked it up, I was like, God damn, that'd be a good idea to craft on that, but nope. Never's gonna happen. Play Warrior again. Do you guys remember that shit? Watching me try to kill the count with Rolling Slam? I did it. Dude, that shit was so brutal. The Rolling Slam, dude. I wish I would have saved that clip, dude. That shit was pretty funny. Yeah, it was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the funny part was that every time I would go to Rolling Slam, it would like slam behind me, and so I was never actually aiming for him, ever. It just kept slamming the opposite way of him. I did do it though. I did finish it. Killed him. There we go. We're finally here. Dude, it's crazy. A whole fucking 2-hour stream, dude, and I haven't even gotten through one act. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, bro. I don't know about this whole charge spending for totems, dude. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it's a good decision. I think they should just let us cast totems. Just give us a +1 limit. That'd be the downside, right? +1 limit. We have to work around it with overabundance and stuff like that. You can get plus limit on the tree. I don't know. Unless there's like maybe the druid has like a super easy way to generate charges or something, but I think they said he passively generates like some sort of charge, but I think you need power charges for the totems. Power charges are usually pretty hard to come by. Oh, it's both power and endurance charges? So I'm wondering if you can... So you need to spend 3, right? So is there a way to passively generate both endurance and power charges? That's what I want to know. I got a +2 to all fire spells. Damn. I'm going to save this, though. I'll save this wand for when we switch over to Firestorm. I wonder what the verdict's going to be on the spell totems, though. Let's see what else we got, dude. We might have some good uniques in here to use. I don't think... there are no good unique wands, right? I'm going to still use this. I'm going to use the Devouring Diadem. Oh, here we go. Actually, you know what? I'll use Ungul's instead. Get more elemental storms. What's the unique that can roll with +3 all skills? Let me go. I'm going to get some rings with some resistances. I bet that shit's going to be so goddamn expensive. Let's see. Let's just do 23. Oh, it's not that bad. Here we go. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit. A little bit of resistances goes a long way in the very early game. Now, here we go. Now we're getting into the territory right here, dude. 1 divine, 1 divine, 1 divine. $31 exalts, dude, for that shitty ring. Let's see what else this dude's got. Because these rings right now, they don't even do anything for me. I just have them on. Okay, and then what else you got? What else you got, dude? I can't even use any of these anyway. Actually, what you got for that amulet? Oh, these are stellar amulets. People are trying to chance them. There we go. One more area. Do we finally finish this act? Jesus Christ. Dude, this campaign just takes so long. So long. Ah, shit. I knew that was going to happen. Fuck. Dude, I was trying to sprint past everything. Just can't do it. And then the area resets just to say fuck you. the area resets is just like every time my area resets, and this Jonathan's just giving me the middle finger. Like, fuck you, dude. Quit trying to run past the monsters. I told you I didn't want you to do that. See, this is what he was worried about, dude. Just people were just going to sprint past all the monsters. Nah, dude, I'm not going to burn out before League start. I don't think so, dude. I can handle it. I can handle it. I like the campaign, dude, in Path of Exile 1. I really do. I really enjoy it. A lot of people hate it. I like it. A lot of people do not like the campaign. I'm not. I enjoy the campaigns, dude. Just, this one is just long. That's all it is. Yeah, dude, he wants you to combo him too, dude, while you're at it. He wants you to combo every white mob. He wants you to set up your infusions, drop your frost bomb, set up your firewall, and then you can kill some shit. That's what he wants. If it's worth it, dude, I'll do it. Like, if I'm just, like, annihilating everything, don't trip, dude. I got you. I'll fucking do all the combos you want. But the problem is like, the white mobs, dude, they take a long time to kill sometimes. It should just be magic and rare that are kind of like deadly or take a little bit to kill. And then the white mobs should just be trash, you know, that you clean up. But I guess they want to do things a little bit differently in this game. Alright, there, we finally made it, dude. We got the last seal. This should be an interesting boss fight. I think this is one of the coolest bosses in the game. The dude with the big ass knife that like fucking stabs the arena. I forget his name, but it's a pretty cool boss fight. And then we got one more area, and then we go to the Dreadnought. And then it's over. Alright, let's see what we got, dude. You know what I'm going to go for? I'm going to go for more cast speed and then elemental damage. Yeah, dude, well that's, you know, you're witnessing, that's what perfection looks like, Drust. You're just not used to it. That's the thing. You guys just aren't used to perfection. So obviously this is going to be foreign to you. I mean, I thought that was already a given. Yeah, bro, I don't know, man. They like their big maps. But, you know, I thought that by now we would have seen some sort of change and they would just remove the checkpoints. But I honestly don't think the checkpoints are going anywhere, bro. I think that we are going to see... We are in checkpoint heaven, dude. That's it. If you wanted checkpoints, you come to the right place. I thought that was just going to be like a short Band-Aid fix while they changed the... Well, they like altered some of the map sizes, dude. But dude, some of these maps are just, it's so insane how big they are. And now with the less pack size, ugh. Fuck, dude, I forgot to add that. I just recorded a video I'm gonna release after stream, but I forgot to mention that in the video. That was like one of the big things, dude. Is like the nerf to pack size. And you know how it goes with them, dude. They say they're going to be more rewarding, but what does that mean? What does that mean, more rewarding? Can we get like a numerical value on that, or is it just it's just 40% more rewarding? Like, what does that mean? That's a pretty generic statement, which means there's a lot of room for fuckery. They could just be like, oh, don't worry, dude, they're more rewarding. Like, kind of like Path of Exile 1 is more rewarding right now. Like, dude, the ground drops in Path of Exile 1 are pretty much non-existent. Well, yeah, that's the thing. So they said that the mobs are going to be more rewarding, right? But if there are less of them, isn't that like, I don't know, isn't that worse? I don't know exactly. They said that they don't even know how the drops are like calculated sometimes. So I guess it's like something like super, super complicated or convoluted, maybe. But I would think that the more encounters you would have, the more chance you have for drops. So like the less encounters that you have, like it's probably a lot. Like you have a lot less chance to get drops. There we go. Dude, this boss fight is so fucking cool. And every time I let him stab me right in the head. I don't know why I don't see that coming, even though I know it is. Oh shit! No, no, no. Yeah, I was close right there. A bunch of garbage in here, dude. Nope. Yeah, you run around as a bear. So you only need a talisman, dude. That's the thing. You can also play the... I thought that they said you couldn't play the forms on other classes, but I guess I misheard that. You can play the forms on other classes. Oh, we're already at 2. Okay, holy shit. Okay, let's go. Do I have another tier 7 or no? No, I don't. I probably have one in my stash, though. I don't even want to see what a perfect jeweler's orb is going for right now. Perfect jeweler's orb is probably worth a mirror right now. Alright, that should help. Titan Bear armor stacker? You doing it or what? Yeah, I'm not doing that, dude. I'm waiting for the crafting bench, alright? Leave me alone. No runes, dude. I'm not fucking with runes. I refuse to participate in systems that I don't agree with, okay? I'm protesting. You're right, I should put runes in my gear. I fucking completely spaced out on it. I wonder if I have any good... I bet I have good runes to sell. Let's see, what do I have? Nah, that's cast speed. 5%. Nope. Nope. Let's see, what do we need? Oh, we need everything. Especially lightning res. Holy shit. Oh, and the other thing now is you can't use more than one rune. You guys saw that shit? You're an asshole, Druss. Jesus Christ. You just want me to fucking die a bunch? Fuck. What would I do, dude? With fucking... With viewers like this, who needs enemies, huh? Dude, we've had a rune tab, bro. Where have you been? Come on, man. We've had that shit. We've had the rune tab, dude. We've had the rune tab for like 6 months. Socketable tab. You're only here to be a death counter? Okay. That works. That way I don't have to put /deaths in the chat, so that's better. It makes it easier for me. I can't believe they nerfed the amount of runes that you can put in your gear. Oh, there's that fucking fallen. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get away from me, poison cloud. God damn it, dude. What the fuck is up with these poison projectiles? Yeah, dude, they nerfed the amount of runes you can put in the gear. So now you can't have like 2 movement speed runes in your gear. It's like a limit of 1 or something like that. I don't remember how exactly they worded it. It was something like that, though. I have to go back through it again. But yeah, if you watch the Q&A, he talks about it. So they changed it now to where you can't put movement speed runes in your gear, like 2 of them in your boots. I think it's only certain ones, though. It's only certain ones. All right, now I'm starting to lose mana. Oh, it's because I dropped the ring with the mana regen, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. I think it's just getting too big of a level now. Spark's just taking up too much mana. I should go for mana to... Oh, here we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Holy shit. That never happens. Okay, let's go for mana remnants. Okay, let's support that with harmonic remnants. Yeah, I'm going to have to just go with harmonic remnants on that. Harmonic remnants 1. For now. Let's see, what is the... Oh, here we go. Mana regen 2. There we go. I don't know, dude. All I know is that they said that they nerfed the amount of runes that you can put in certain runes. You can only put 1. So certain runes will have like a limit of 1. I don't know what that means, dude. I mean, obviously it's gonna be the ones that you most want to put in gear, so it's not gonna be a good thing. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be the ones that are most powerful. It's going to be the ones that make you move faster. And they don't want this game to be fast, bottom line. They want this to be like a slow, methodical experience of you, like... And I think we just have to get it out of our heads that this game is ever going to be as fast as PoE. Or even like... even a modicum of PoE 1. I don't think it's... I don't think it's going to be that at all. I think they're just going to continue to slow the game down. Which is fine, dude. It's just a different game. You just have to take it out of your head that you're not playing PoE 1 anymore. You're just playing PoE 2. This is a whole different animal. Yeah, dude. The abyss in every single area was pretty goddamn rough. I'm not going to lie. But it was cool once you got your build up to where you could handle it. That wasn't bad. All right, dude. I need 14 more levels, and then we could swap over to Firestorm. I'm gonna have to fucking. I gotta call it after this. So I gotta edit that video, and we gotta go play. Project Diablo. So right now, guys, it is 8:30 my time. I need about 30 minutes to edit that video, and then I'll hop on with you guys. I don't know if you guys want to hop ahead in the campaign. Oh shit! Drust was playing fucking PoE too. Look at that, dude. That's crazy. Look at him go, man. That's wild. Basking in the glory. All right, man. All right, we almost made it through Act 2. All right, fellas. I'll be back on tomorrow night. I'm going to edit this video, get it put out. And y'all know what it is. If you're in Discord, I'll catch you over in Discord. But yeah, I'm out for the night. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be out with a build guide for League Starter 2 this week, so stay tuned. And that's it, man.